Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Does it feel weird being on camera? Huh? What are you doing, honey? Yeah, This is what PCOS and like 3 days of neglect looks like. This is not an easy video for me to film because I've always been so self-conscious about it. I'm not so much anymore because I'm married. My husband doesn't care. He's like more mature than a lot of people I know. So it doesn't bother him because it's just hair. But for a long time, I felt self-conscious about it for a long time. And it's really hard to make this video because I know that some of the comments I might get are going to be mean. Because I also have a skin condition, you can probably tell. So, yeah, that's what, in addition to the facial hair, there's a good possibility that I can never have children, and the fact that I'm 38 now, there's a good possibility I won't have children anyway, so it's kind of robbed me of a lot of things. Yeah, I thought this video was going to be longer in my head. I'm sorry that it's not, kinda, but on the other hand, I'm very relieved, because the longer that I'm doing this, the more I'm like, what am I doing? So, okay, so I'm back. I am all shaved now. I feel a lot better. But that's just one of the things that I kind of wanted to get out of the way, because there's going to be days I feel like where I don't want to shave, or I just don't have the motivation, because I take depressive episodes a lot. And when I'm in that state of mind, like, I don't do anything for self-care, hardly. Like, you know, my husband kind of has to coach me through it a lot. There's a lot that he does for me, as far as like mental health support and things. But yeah, so this was kind of it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, honestly. Of course, I haven't looked at some of the comments yet. That it might generate. I see some hair I missed. I'm just a hairy person, guys. That's how it goes. That's kind of what PCOS does to you. In my case, anyway. I'm not gonna speak for everyone with PCOS. I can't. But I was kind of inspired to make the video because I saw I don't think I can pull her up right now while I'm recording. I think it's pronounced, I'm gonna butcher it probably, but it's Hernam Car. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it properly. I'll put a picture up of her here. But that takes a lot of guts to do something like that, which is sad, because like, it's just hair, you know. It doesn't change who I am as a person in any fundamental way. It doesn't, like, it's not necessarily aesthetically pleasing, you know. I don't like looking at it either, but as far as like it being a deal breaker for people, or, you know, like not meeting some standard of beauty that some random person came up with. Like, screw that, you know. I'm getting kind of mad talking about it, but yeah, like, just, you know, it's funny that it's like 2025 and we're still like bickering about things like body hair and facial hair. Because honestly, you know, I wouldn't feel bad about it if there wasn't already a stigma about it. Like, you know, if it was like societally acceptable to have facial hair, you know, it wouldn't be a thing for me. Like, I would fit right in. I'd be like the most beautiful bitch out there. But so yeah, I wasn't sure about posting this cuz I was freaking out, you know, if it was the right thing to do. But I feel like it is. I feel like not enough people expose themselves in the raw to, and there's nothing saying you have to, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not some made up version of me. I'm a real person and I happen to have hair on my face. Ironically, my legs are not that hairy. I guess it all just migrated to my face. I don't know. um, but yeah, it's like, just be yourself, and the right people will gravitate towards you. Don't try to become some synthetic version of yourself because, you know, the opinions of society don't matter because they're not gonna. Ultimately, it's like, who are the closest people around you? Because society's not gonna support you in any kind of intimate, personal way. So why should their opinions matter about what you look like, what you dress like, what you talk like, what job you work, where you live, what you drive, like what you do with your free time? Who cares? Like, if it makes you happy and it's not hurting anybody else, look however you want, dress however you want. Okay? Like, clothes have no gender. Of course, that's getting into a whole different thing, but my point is that you shouldn't care about what strangers think because they're not important to your life. They're not. I mean, people are valuable, obviously, but they're not like valuable to your life, you know? Unless they're like directly supporting you. Even then, if they're like supporting you, like, look at how you want to look. Just look how you look. Just be yourself in the raw. Of course, I'm not saying not to wear makeup, or, I mean, even the model with the beard that I showed you, she wears makeup. I'm not saying not to do that or anything, but, I guess I'm just saying to, like, hold on to your authenticity and don't let people tell you who you should be. But anyway, thanks for listening to my ramble, guys. I'm sorry about that. And it really aggravates me that I cannot figure out how to, like, flip the video around so that you can. My dog is. Hey, buddy. Like, at my heels 24/7. That's devotion. In your bub bub. I love his eyelashes. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, guys. You have a good night and a good weekend. Bye.